Hey everybody, I'm John Bollinger with Premier Guitar. Today we're doing a review demo of Boss's brand new DS-1X distortion. This is not a reissue or remodified version of the classic orange distortion that so many of us had years ago. This is a brand new technology that's built on years of research and development. In fact, the DS-1 came out in 1978, and since then, it's been through a lot of different models. But this is a completely unique distortion pedal. Let me show you a little bit about it. Right now, I'm playing with everything just flat, straight up at noon. I'm playing a PRS stock David Grissom model through a cube amp plugged straight into the box. This is what it sounds like on, and here's what it sounds like off. Yeah, not as appealing. One thing I really love about this pedal is that it gives you this dynamic control. Right now, when I have it engaged, dig this, I'll just barely turn up the volume. But then bring it in a little bit. So you can see, much like an amp, like a dirty amp, as you bring down the volume, it gets kind of clean with just a hint of distortion. But the pedal reacts to your playing much like a natural tube. Also, you get that nice subtle compression too. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit more about the pedal. So Boss went all in on this new line. This is not a limited edition. This is a special edition where they're bringing it to the next level. One thing I really dig. Look at this. On the original OD1, they had a thumb screw like this that was metal. And if you're lucky enough to have one of those pedals today, they're wildly expensive. Well, they reintroduced that kind of as an homage to that classic look. Also, the four knobs, as you can see, level, low, high, and distortion. They're nice, thick chrome knobs. There's a nice, thick chrome plate right there. And the finish has this sort of hot rod metal flake overtones, kind of like a candy apple, like you'd find on an old hot rod car. I dig that. Let me kind of run you through some of the settings and show you what it does. Right now, as I said, everything is straight up. But if we roll back the distortion quite a bit and bring up our level a tiny bit, you can see it just has that almost like a Fender Deluxe reverb all the way up. But as we peg this distortion all the way to the other side, it goes from that kind of deluxe all the way up to more of a rectifier overdrive or distortion setting. But again, as I bring down the volume, and my volume's really low right now, but you get incredible sustain. Yeah, that thing will ring forever. Another thing I really like about this pedal is that there's a clarity to it. Notice how, although it's distorted, I mean, it's a classic distortion sound, but there's a clarity to every string. And it doesn't have that, that kind of transistory, high-end sound. Very warm. If you want more warmth, you can bring in that bottom end, roll in the lows a little bit. But even if you bring in the highs with the lows normal, the notes are distinct, but still warm. So, this is John Bollinger with Premier Guitar. Thanks so much for joining us today. And make sure you go to premierguitar.com to read the full written review. And while you're online, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll keep you up to date on all the cool new gear that's out there.